Against the spectacular backdrop of the Singapore skyline, Formula One returns once again to do battle in what tends to become something of an endurance race, with the notorious sauna-like temperatures in the cockpit making for an extremely physically challenging Grand Prix. The Marina Bay Street Circuit then has 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, taking us a total of 3.1 miles around the landmarks of downtown Singapore. An average lap speed around here, just 107 miles per hour. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Why don't we discuss McLaren? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and King completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Sergio Perez, and Hamilton, Gasly, Tsunoda, Drugovich, and Lando Norris, Ocon, Alesi, Carlos Sainz, and Ricciardo, Mick Schumacher, Russell, and Guan Yu Zhou, and Robert Schwartzman, Stroll, Giovinazzi, Latifi, and Nikita Mazepin. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Hey Jeff, thanks for your work this weekend. Well done, mate. Team effort. Thanks to all the boys.
Fantastic! You've won the Grand Prix.
A hard-fought win today then, after a very difficult race. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race. That lead at the top of the table has shrunk somewhat today. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Well, Crofty, Daniel Ricciardo would have to be my driver of the day. It's less about what he did right, but how little he did wrong. Perfect driving.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win? Well, looks like your luck has changed. Things went a lot better than last weekend, didn't they? How do you feel the weather affected the outcome today? How do you feel seeing your teammate up on the podium? Great! Well, that's everything.
Our income is solid at the moment. We should start considering where we can look to invest the profit we're making back into the team.